we're going to talk about using video resources. We're going to be thinking about how to use the videos in an interactive way, how to encourage the viewers to anticipate, predict, how to enter into action with what they're seeing. I'm going to add one rule. I don't have many rules of materials development, but my own personal rule is when you're using video, keep it short. Typically, about 1 minute to 2 minutes of video is really enough to do intensive work with. We can do what's called extensive viewing, where we watch a whole show or even a whole movie. And there are ways of working with those kinds of things. But if we want to use the video to support language learning, and particularly to support the listening skills, it's really intense, hard work. And so we should choose a segment where we can really get to grips with the language that's being used in the space of 1 minute to 2 minutes. And so by the end of the series of activities that we're doing, the learners will have a sense of achievement. They'll be able to watch the whole clip in some way and have an idea of what's going on there. And the longer the segment, the harder that's going to be. So my own personal rule is 1 to 2 minutes. There are many different kinds of video that we can use. Television itself offers us news shows and comedies and drama shows and news magazines, cartoons, commercials, all kinds of different resources. All of these are good. And plus any other sorts of visual resources that you can think of. We're now going to take a look at a couple of short scenes from a Polish movie that was brought out a couple of years ago that's called Vinci. I don't know how much you know about Poland and its art treasures, but Poland, the city of Kraków specifically, has one painting by Leonardo da Vinci. It's a painting which is called Lady with an Ermine, and as you can imagine, it's considered a great national treasure. So the film that we're going to see a couple of clips from is a kind of a comedy thriller about a group of crooks who are aiming to steal this painting. All right? And in the scene that we're going to watch right now, the two main criminals, or one of the criminals, is presenting the job to the other one. You notice we begin with a pre-viewing activity, and this is something that I do with video and sometimes with sound as well, is giving a single sentence or even phrase which is taken from the recording, which serves as a kind of an anchor point or a point of entry into the text. And in this case, our sentence is, now listen carefully how it's pronounced, W Polsce jest tylko jeden obraz. W Polsce jest tylko jeden obraz. In Poland, there is only one picture. Only one painting. Which obviously is not true. But as you can imagine, it refers to the Leonardo. Okay? One very basic activity, which I'm not going to have you do right now, but which I could do, is the first time we watch the clip, for you simply to wave your hand when you hear this sentence. So the first listening, all you're listening for is one sentence. Again, a little sense of accomplishment, a little, what we might call an island of security. We know that sentence, at least that sentence, okay? So we have here the elements of the dialogue that you're going to listen to, except they are in the wrong order. So I'm going to play the clip, and I'm going to ask you to put these sentences in the right order. The first one is done for you. It's the I, the last one. Obraz, co ci mówiłem, wisi u Czartoryskich. That's the first one that you'll hear. And it's the sequence after that that we're interested in.